How to master emotional intelligence. Yes, that's today's topic. And in today's video, I will be covering the following points. What is emotional intelligence? Importance of EQ in leadership. Tips to develop emotional intelligence. EQ in my leadership journey. So let's get started. The word emotional intelligence was first coined in 1990 by Peter Salovey from Yale University and his student John Mayer. Now, Daniel Goleman actually made it famous. He also wrote his best-selling book, The Emotional Intelligence. He is also referred to as the father of emotional intelligence. Now, he once jokingly said that emotional intelligence is like an oxymoron, because how can you have intelligence and emotions? He later on went to define it. Emotional intelligence is the intelligence to manage your emotions. And as per Google, emotional intelligence is the ability to understand, use, and manage your own emotions in positive ways, and to understand the emotions of others. It also includes the ability to use emotional information to guide thinking and behavior. Now, we all as human beings, we have emotions, right? And we have to deal with people all the time, at home, in office, in our community. Having emotional intelligence is important for everyone, not just leaders. And for leaders, it's even more critical. See, as leaders, we influence people all the time. A good leader should understand what drives the team, how he or she can motivate the team, inspire them to achieve the goals. And if the leader is strong at EQ, then this is very easy. A leader should empathize with the team, should connect with the team. The team should feel comfortable with the leader. The leader should listen to the team, respect the team. Only then will they align to the vision, to the mission, to the goal that the leader has set for them. And that is a game changer. Being emotionally connected with the team is a game changer. And on the flip side, you would have seen these leaders who have absolutely no connect with the team. They don't understand what drives the team. They have absolutely zero empathy for their team. What happens in such a team? Do you think the people want to work for such a leader? Absolutely not. They are there maybe because they don't have any other option. Once they get an offer, they'll be the first ones to run from the team, right? Now, it's also important to understand that if a leader is angry and he shows the anger on the team, it impacts negatively on the team. The performance dips. These emotions are very contagious. Have you ever met a person who's very negative about everything, who keeps cribbing? At times you get carried away and you also start thinking negatively. And that's why it is very important to master emotional intelligence as a leader. And how do we do that? Well, here are 3 simple tips. The first one, self-awareness. Be more aware of how you feel. Self-awareness about your emotions. What are the emotions that are coming through? Let them come and go. Understand how you feel. Don't suppress your feelings inside. That is very dangerous because one day that might just explode. So be clear on how you feel. If you're feeling angry, then understand the reason behind it. Why are you feeling angry? If you're feeling happy, then understand what made you happy. It is very important for you to be aware of how you're feeling and why you're feeling that. That self-awareness is the first step. So the second step is manage your emotions. Now that you've understood how you feel, right, about a certain situation, about a certain person, about anything, you have to speak about it. You have to say how you feel. You have to express your feelings with people. Now, you can talk to your close, trusted friends, to someone who you can be open about things. I'm so angry because this happened, or I'm very excited because of that. As a leader, if you want to be great, you need to know how to manage your emotions so that you can manage your team's emotions, correct? Try and have a conversation between your mind and your heart. That will further build your emotional intelligence. And as a leader, you need to bring that vibe in the team, the energy, the enthusiasm, right? Because, like I said, emotions are very contagious. You need your team to perform well. Now, if you're negative, that will certainly impact your team and the performance will go down. So, you need to be aware about the emotions and please don't fake it. You cannot be happy and enthusiastic, all the time, right? People would notice that. So if you feel down someday, I'm sure your team will know that there's something wrong, okay? But then get the energy, get the vibe in the team and manage their emotions as well. And the third one, which is very important, show empathy, right? And a brilliant question to ask your team members is, how do you feel about it? In your one-on-ones, whenever you're connecting with your team members, ask them, how do you feel about the change? How do you feel about this initiative? How do you feel about not getting the promotion? It's very important to get into their shoes and try and understand how they are feeling. As a leader, you need to listen to them, you need to be patient, and you need to be empathetic. Some people are naturally empathetic, right? But with practice, you will certainly get there. That will build a very strong connection with your team, and that will be the game changer for you. And in my leadership journey, I've been very fortunate to have teams who have been high performing teams, who have won awards, who have gone that extra mile, who work as one unit. And I realize the one game changer is being emotionally connected with them. Who says you have to talk about work all the time? You can connect at a personal level to understand what's going on with the team. So once there was this high performer in one of my teams, and his performance started dipping suddenly. He started making mistakes and there were escalations and he was overall struggling. All it took was a conversation to understand what's going on. And that's when I got to know that he was going through a lot of stress. He was going through a rough patch. He and his wife were filing for divorce. Now, once I understood this, my approach completely changed. I started empathizing with him. I started supporting him, guiding him on how to come out of that situation. Now, over time, he did bounce back and his performance did improve. But had it been a leader who was not connected, he would have kept pushing for numbers and pushing for performance, which would have led to disaster. He would have probably quit. So it's very important to also understand what's going on the personal front. It gives you a different perspective and it helps you manage the team better. Now, this was just one example. There are so many examples in our day-to-day lives. So, be a leader who's connected with the team, who inspires the team, who walks the talk, who's authentic, whom the team can approach without hesitation, whom the team feels connected to. A person, a leader who is a good role model, who can manage his or her emotions and also manage the team. It's very important for you as a leader to master emotional intelligence. So I hope this video helps you build on your emotional intelligence, not just as a leader, but as a person. And if this video was of any value to you, do consider subscribing to my channel. I make such videos every week. Subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss the next one. Thank you for watching.